What if I told you there's a goddess so fierce and powerful that she terrifies even the gods? Meet Kali, the dark goddess of destruction and rebirth, a protector, a destroyer, and a symbol of unstoppable feminine power. Let's uncover her fascinating story. No other deity in the world's religions is as fierce and intense as the Hindu goddess Kali. Known as the Dark Goddess, Kali represents the raw, untamed energy of the universe. For many in India, she is both a protector and a destroyer, a motherly figure who fiercely defends her children and vanquishes evil with unmatched ferocity. When Western scholars first encountered her image, they were stunned. Kali's appearance was unlike anything they were accustomed to. In their culture, the idea of a divine feminine figure was largely limited to gentle and nurturing icons like the Virgin Mary. But Kali was different. She was wild, terrifying, and unapologetically powerful, a force of nature that was both feared and revered. In the 20th century, as women's rights movements gained momentum, feminists around the world began to embrace Kali as a symbol of female empowerment. They saw her as an embodiment of raw feminine strength, liberation, and defiance against oppression. Yet, the way the West perceives Kali often differs greatly from how she is understood in India. The name Kali comes from the Sanskrit word kala, meaning time. She is often depicted as black, representing her transcendence over all earthly qualities. Kali's appearance is striking. She is usually shown with 4 arms, a garland of skulls around her neck, and severed limbs as a belt around her waist. Her eyes burn with fiery red intensity, and her tongue sticks out, dripping with blood. Kali's blackness signifies her existence beyond the natural world, beyond light and darkness, beyond good and evil. Her 4 arms symbolize both creation and destruction. In one hand, she carries a sword, ready to destroy evil forces. Another hand holds the severed head of a demon, a reminder of her victory over darkness. Her third hand blesses her devotees, offering them protection and guidance. Her fourth hand is often extended in a gesture of reassurance, reminding her followers that they have nothing to fear under her watchful gaze. She stands triumphantly on the lifeless body of her husband, Lord Shiva. This dramatic pose is not one of disrespect, but a profound symbol of balance. Without Shakti, feminine energy, even the mighty Shiva is powerless. The story of Kali's birth is one of the most thrilling tales in Hindu mythology, as narrated in the Markandeya Purana. It all began with a demon named Raktabija, whose name literally means blood seed. Blessed by Lord Brahma, Raktabija had an extraordinary power. Every drop of his blood that touched the ground would give rise to a new demon as strong and fierce as him. Armed with this ability, Raktabija unleashed terror upon the gods and humanity alike. Desperate to stop him, the gods turned to goddess Durga, a powerful manifestation of Shakti. Durga took up the challenge, wielding divine weapons as she confronted Raktabija. However, every time she wounded him, his blood spilled to the ground, creating countless clones of the demon. No matter how many she destroyed, the army of demons only grew larger. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Durga summoned an even more terrifying form of herself, Kali. In this enraged and unstoppable form, Kali descended onto the battlefield. Her eyes blazed with fury, and her thirst for destruction was unquenchable. She slaughtered Raktabija's clones one by one, catching his blood in a ball before it could touch the ground. Kali's ferocity knew no bounds as she decimated the demon's army. Finally, she reached the original Raktabija, slaying him and drinking every last drop of his blood. The battlefield fell silent, but Kali's bloodlust had taken over, and she could not stop. She began attacking anyone in her path, spreading fear among gods and mortals alike. The gods, terrified by Kali's uncontrollable rage, turned to Lord Shiva for help. Shiva, known for his wisdom and calm demeanor, devised a plan. He lay down amidst the corpses on the battlefield, motionless, hoping to catch Kali's attention. As Kali stormed through the field, she unknowingly stepped on Shiva. The moment her foot touched him, she realized what she had done. Overcome with shame and remorse, Kali stuck out her tongue in embarrassment and calmed down. Her rage subsided, and she returned to her original form. This moment symbolized a profound truth. Even the most destructive forces can be tempered by balance and recognition. Kali is not just a goddess of destruction. She is also seen as a compassionate mother. Devotees lovingly refer to her as Ma Kali, Mother Kali. Her terrifying appearance is a reminder of the protective nature of a mother's love. When her children are threatened, she becomes fierce and unstoppable, defending them with every ounce of her power. Her symbolism goes deeper. Kali represents the power of time and transformation. She destroys evil, ignorance, and fear, paving the way for growth and rebirth. She is the ultimate reminder that endings are necessary for new beginnings. Kali appears in many forms across Hindu mythology, including Mahakali, Dakshina Kali, and Chandi Kali. Each form has its own unique story and significance, reflecting her multifaceted nature. Kali is more than just an image or a figure in mythology. She is a force of nature, a symbol of empowerment, and a representation of the balance between creation and destruction. Her stories remind us that even in our darkest moments, there is a fierce protector watching over us. Kali's legacy transcends time, existing not just in temples and scriptures, but in the minds and hearts of those who revere her. So, what do you think of this fierce and fascinating goddess? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gripping tales from Indian mythology.